Greetings everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring a fascinating and often misunderstood topic: the subtle and not-so-subtle actions of younger women drawn to older men. What psychology underlies these behaviors, and what can we learn about attraction and relationships from them? Additionally, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button and enabled notifications, we have daily videos delving into psychology, stoicism, relationships, and personal growth to keep you informed and inspired. If this topic interests you, stay until the end because we'll cover everything from their subtle signals to their causes. First, demonstrate maturity. Younger women frequently exhibit mature characteristics while interacting with older males. Let's explore the reasons behind the manifestation of this maturity in their behavior. This change in behavior is frequently the result of a sincere desire to connect and communicate effectively with someone they perceive to be more experienced and seasoned in life, rather than an attempt to impress or manipulate. One, regard for wisdom and experience. The natural respect that younger women have for life experience and wisdom is one of the main reasons they act mature around older guys. Because of their age and the numerous challenges they've faced, people often perceive older men as possessing a broader perspective of the world, which inherently establishes them as unique individuals whose opinions hold value. Younger women who are aware of this should approach their interactions with greater consideration and composure rather than wasting time on pointless or shallow chatter. They may pose insightful questions in an attempt to get advice or direction. For example, a younger woman may inquire about overcoming obstacles in her career or preserving balance in her life. These questions show that she respects the older person's experiences and wants to learn from them. Active listening is also a result of this respect. Younger women frequently listen intently in conversations because they value the chance to gain knowledge from someone who has experienced various life phases. This shows maturity and demonstrates their desire to establish a relationship based on respect and understanding. 2 wishes for meaningful dialogue. Younger females may demonstrate maturity in their communication, especially by giving important conversations priority. These discussions frequently delve deeper than the obvious and cover issues like personal development. We discuss historical perspectives, cultural patterns, and professional aspirations. Younger women approach such conversations with curiosity and a willingness to learn, often viewing older men as individuals with well-formed opinions. For instance, they might inquire about how societal changes have affected various generations, or look for insights into financial planning and long-term strategies by concentrating on such topics. Younger women exhibit their own emotional depth and intellectual curiosity, and this emphasis on meaningful conversation shows that they recognize the value of building deeper connections rather than depending just on fleeting, light-hearted banter. 3. An emphasis on mental stability. Another important factor that may cause younger women to act more mature with older males is their sense of emotional stability. Due to their experiences with life's ups and downs, younger women may display similar emotional stability in their interactions with older men. For example, they may handle arguments or opposing viewpoints with composure and respect rather than reacting rashly. This behavior is not about repressing emotions, but rather about approaching situations with a balanced perspective. In order to demonstrate their interest in personal development, younger women who display emotional maturity value intelligent communication and recognize the significance of resolving conflicts in a way that enriches the relationship. One of the main drivers of maturity is personal development. In areas like career development, many younger women look up to older males as role models. Resilience and self-control. This appreciation frequently prompts children to highlight their own goals and accomplishments in discussions. Younger women may chat about their objectives, difficulties, and personal development initiatives. For instance, they may describe their aspirations to progress in their employment, their commitment to picking up new skills, or their interest in trying out new pastimes. Secondly, they may be seeking guidance or insight. Younger women often show interest in older males, seeking mentorship or wisdom. This dynamic can result from the following variables and is frequently founded on adoration rather than romantic aim, the allure of viewpoint and experience. One of the most important things that attracts younger people to elder mentors is life experience, as they have faced and overcome challenges in various aspects of life, such as professional relationships and personal growth. Older men can provide practical advice. This enables them to provide younger women with real-world solutions. They prefer insights that aren't hypothetical or theoretical, so they might ask older guys for advice. For instance, an older mentor could share their experiences managing a professional shift. An older mentor might explain how they handled financial losses or resolved disputes with others by offering tangible solutions rather than relying on abstract concepts and a more comprehensive perspective. Unlike peers who may not have the same depth of understanding when it comes to professional and career guidance in professional environments, older men's broader perspective enables them to provide balanced views that younger women may find refreshing. These men have witnessed societal changes, evolving technologies, and shifting norms over decades. Mentoring is highly regarded. Younger, aspirational, and career-driven women frequently look to more seasoned professionals to help them navigate the challenges of the workplace. Having someone to give perspective, offer methods, and alert a younger woman entering a new profession to potential dangers can be quite helpful when negotiating the dynamics of the situation. Advice from an older mentor could boost her self-esteem and enable her to make wise choices. Growing networks. In order to connect their mentees with opportunities, older professionals typically have established networks. For instance, an older guy in a leadership position might introduce younger professionals to important contacts in the field or recommend worthwhile leadership development programs. Many younger people want to be in leadership positions, but they might not feel ready. Older males can help their mentees prepare for comparable issues by sharing their decades of leadership experience, which includes managing teams, negotiating office politics, and making difficult decisions. 3. Emotional fortitude and steadfastness. Because of their years of experience overcoming both personal and professional obstacles, older men frequently project a feeling of steadiness. For younger women, this can serve as a stabilizing force, especially when they are experiencing emotional instability. Older people who have experienced highs and lows can provide comfort and techniques for preserving emotional equilibrium. Elder mentors often provide valuable guidance on stress management and maintaining focus, two essential skills in today's fast-paced world, which can greatly motivate patience. Elder mentors often emphasize the importance of patience in achieving goals and surmounting life's challenges. A mentor who has successfully overcome comparable obstacles may provide consolation and practical guidance to a young entrepreneur experiencing a business failure. Fourth, younger people look up to older male mentors for their dedication to morals and ethics, which typically improve with age and experience. Honesty in making decisions. Due to decades of making decisions in their personal and professional lives, older men frequently have a strong sense of right and wrong. Dedication to excellence. They can encourage mentees to strive for excellence without sacrificing their viewpoint on what really counts in life, which frequently leads them to place a higher value on relationships, personal development, and communication. The community's influence surpasses material success. An older mentor who is renowned for leading with compassion and integrity could be a beneficial resource for a younger woman trying to hone her leadership style. 5. Learning via storytelling. Elderly mentors frequently possess a talent for presenting stories with personal tales, which makes teachings interesting and memorable for younger people. This can increase the impact and relatability of the learning process. Stories that root abstract ideas or theories in real-world situations can aid in their clarification, sharing both achievements and setbacks. Listening to a mentor's path, even their setbacks, can inspire tenacity and be informative. Stories of triumphing over adversity frequently act as potent reminders that difficulties are a normal aspect of development. For instance, a mentor may relate a tale about a career setback that ultimately proved to be a boon, inspiring the mentee to maintain hope when things get rough. 3rd place. Using flattering language. Younger ladies complimenting older men is a subtle yet powerful method for people to connect with and express their admiration for others. It frequently stems from real admiration, respect, and the worth they place on the experiences and qualities older men bring to the table. These compliments may appear simple at first glance, but they can have deeper meanings related to interpersonal dynamics and human nature. This video will delve into the reasons why younger ladies should be complimentary to older males. Be complimentary to older males. We can better grasp the subtleties of human connection by concentrating on the underlying psychological and social aspects and rejecting any needless assumptions about context or intent. Respect for achievements. Younger ladies frequently compliment older guys because they respect their talents and successes. Younger people may find it fascinating that older men have often spent years advancing their careers, gaining knowledge, or pursuing personal objectives. For many younger individuals, hearing a younger woman say, "You've accomplished so much in your field, it's inspiring," acknowledges the hard work and devotion that go into success. Acknowledgement of success is a natural human impulse, and successes reflect attributes that people value, such as tenacity, discipline, and a sense of purpose. The study suggests that people gravitate towards competent and resilient individuals, with older men often demonstrating these traits through their accomplishments. Younger women who view these traits as beneficial for their own personal or professional lives may use flattery to identify with or learn from them. Travel second. Confidence is admired. Being confident conveys self-assurance and emotional stability, which makes it a universally appealing quality. Older men frequently display a degree of confidence that younger people are still gaining. This confidence may be a result of their life experiences. Teachings. A younger lady who has acquired knowledge and a solid sense of self can demonstrate her appreciation for the ease and poise that often accompany aging and experience, which is why confidence shines out. By using statements such as, "You seem so comfortable in your own skin, it's refreshing." Confidence appeals because it builds a sense of comfort and trust in relationships. Younger females may respect how older guys deal with difficulties, handle social settings, or confidently have deep talks. In this regard, compliments demonstrate a sincere appreciation of certain attributes, not merely admiration on the surface. 3 signs of maturity. Maturity is one of the most recognized qualities in older people and is a hallmark of age and experience. Younger females. The capacity to control emotions and careful communication that older men frequently exhibit through compliments like, "I really admire how calm and collected you are in difficult situations," underscores this regard for maturity. It demonstrates the value of emotional intelligence and the stabilization of relationships, both personal and professional. Maturity is a desirable quality. 2 factors determine maturity: age and how people react to their surroundings. Younger people frequently look up to adults who manage the challenges of life with wisdom and grace. In this situation, flattery indicates a wish to absorb or imitate these traits, which makes the exchange fruitful and significant for curiosity about life's viewpoint. Older men's life experience offers them a distinct viewpoint that younger women may find fascinating and useful. This viewpoint may include advice on overcoming obstacles, developing personally, or relating to co-workers. These remarks demonstrate that she appreciates the breadth of his experiences and the lessons he's ready to impart. A younger lady may remark, "You always seem to know the right thing to say," or "I love hearing your stories. They're so insightful." Since knowledge is frequently seen as a sign of aging, younger people are attracted to those who can offer advice or a more comprehensive understanding of number 4. Constructing a relationship based on mutual respect and enrichment by complementing an older man's viewpoint shows a desire to learn and develop. When it comes to relations between younger women and older men, playfully challenge them. You can occasionally observe the light-hearted challenge of younger women. This dynamic may seem odd or even confusing to others, but it's a typical and frequently misinterpreted style of social engagement. Understanding why younger women behave in this manner can offer valuable insights into the nature of relationships, attraction, and intellectual engagement. In actuality, this behavior is not always an indication of disrespect or a power struggle, but rather reflects a complex combination of attraction, social cues, and communication dynamics. This video will examine the various causes of younger women's propensity to act playfully confrontational toward older males. This video will focus on the psychology and deeper motivations that underlie these actions. Additionally, we will examine how these acts can develop a closer bond, promote thought-sharing, and even assist in setting limits that uphold respect for one another. Develop a closer bond, promote thought-sharing, and even assist in setting limits that uphold respect for one another. One way to assess the compatibility of older men's personalities, values, and intellectual abilities is through intellectual play. This is one of the primary reasons younger women may act playfully difficult with older men. Through the introduction of light teasing, sarcastic remarks, or playful disagreements, the playful challenge frequently functions as a subtle means of determining whether the two people can have dynamic and exciting talks. In any relationship, be it professional or personal, a younger woman frequently values intellectual compatibility highly, and the ability to engage in debates, share perspectives, and exchange ideas is a crucial component of any meaningful connection. She can also evaluate how the older man handles these challenges and whether he can keep up with her conversational style. Playfully challenging an older man can help determine whether their mindsets mesh and whether they can have a fruitful discussion about subjects that both of them find interesting. For instance, she might casually bring up a topic she knows could lead to a light-hearted argument, such as politics, philosophy, or culture. She uses the older man's responses to assess whether there is a chance for an intellectually engaging relationship rather than trying to win the argument. Does he respond with humor, tact, and respect, or does he get defensive and overly serious? Secondly, demonstrating self-assurance and confidence is a crucial motivator. The desire to project confidence and self-assurance is a contributing factor to playfully challenging behavior. When a younger woman engages in this behavior, she demonstrates her lack of intimidation towards the experience or maturity of the older man. Rather than taking on a passive or differential demeanor, she positions herself as an equal who is prepared to have conversations that reflect her own personality and intellectual autonomy. The younger woman shows that she is comfortable with who she is and isn't afraid to voice her opinions or challenge those of others. She is also indicating that she doesn't need to play the part of the submissive or impressed person in the interaction. She is her own person, fully capable of standing her ground for the older man. Confidence is universally attractive. This behavior may provide a welcome surprise. When a younger woman boldly challenges older, more experienced people's opinions, it can foster greater respect between the two people, rather than portraying the younger woman as someone in need of mentoring or guidance. Many people expect younger women to be more reserved or less assertive, especially when they are interacting with older, more experienced people. In the third conversation, the older man might start to see her as an equal partner, which would melt the ice and lessen awkwardness. When two individuals first meet, playful challenges can aid in breaking the ice and reducing any potential discomfort, particularly when there is an age difference. Particularly for younger women, a light-hearted challenge can instantly lighten the mood and make the connection feel more natural and less professional, as gaps in conversation can occasionally appear forced or stiff. You could gently mock a small mistake or make fun of an older man's previous remark. This strategy works because it gently eases the tension and enables both people to connect and laugh. Human interaction greatly benefits from comedy, and playing with one another in this way can show that both parties are willing to interact without worrying about criticism or misunderstandings. Number 5. Recognizing the subtle cues that younger women use to express interest in older men. Relationships are incredibly intimate and complex, influenced by personal preferences, cultural standards, and experiences. One dynamic that frequently piques curiosity is the desire that younger women have for older men. Subliminal cues usually express this curiosity, demonstrating a careful approach to interaction and communication. This article examines the several causes of this phenomenon, as well as the ways in which younger women show their interest, with a focus on respect, maturity, and the subtleties of interpersonal relationships. Part 1 of the article discusses the allure of older males. Understanding the subtle cues used by younger women is crucial. Investigating the reasons why certain people are attracted to older guys is crucial first. This attraction frequently results from a confluence of societal, psychological, and individual variables. People often perceive older men as possessing greater emotional stability and maturity, providing comfort, especially for those who value steady and calm communication. Older men tend to approach partnerships with patience and an awareness of life experience, which may appeal to younger women seeking emotional security. Life experience offers insights, knowledge, and anecdotes. Many younger women appreciate these attributes in a possible mate, seeing the chance to develop and learn from someone with a wider variety of experiences. This dynamic creates a meaningful and satisfying connection. 3 common principles. For younger women who are uninterested in short-term or surface-level relationships, older men may place a higher importance on qualities like loyalty, commitment, and personal development. One persuasive element may be the depth of shared ideals. 4 personal preferences. Characteristics that are unrelated to age often attract many people, and personal preferences vary greatly. For example, younger women who are interested in older men may just value their personality features. In the second part of the discussion about humor or personal interests and the use of subliminal cues to convey interest, younger females may have a preference for covert actions over overt ones. This method is methodical and considerate, guaranteeing that the exchange stays civil and comfortable for both sides. Relationships, including cultural and social sensitivity and discernible age gaps, can occasionally draw notice or examination from the public. Younger ladies can express their interest in subtle ways that feel natural and don't require needless attention or pressure. 2 older men frequently incorporate respect for boundaries into their daily activities. Younger women may use subtlety to measure interest in vocations or family dynamics and make sure their behavior respects the comfort levels and boundaries of older men. 3. Developing trust over time is essential to any successful partnership. Younger women can gradually establish trust through modest gestures, laying the groundwork for longer-term, deeper connections. Part 3. How to convey subtle messages. Meaningful conversations or nonverbal communication can convey subtle cues. These actions frequently seek to establish a feeling of intimacy while keeping a polite distance. Initially, nonverbal communication. Our gaze. One of the most popular ways to express attention is through prolonged, meaningful eye contact, which communicates focus and involvement without the need for words. A sincere grin can convey friendliness and warmth, fostering a constructive environment for communication. Pay attention to your body language. Leaning slightly forward or uncrossing arms are examples of open and relaxed body language. Curiosity and openness, tiny actions. Simple gestures such as providing a cup of coffee, rearranging seats or mimicking movements, along with intelligent inquiries and second verbal communication, can demonstrate attention without being intrusive. Younger ladies could inquire insightfully about the experiences of the older male. Profession. Engaging in active listening, nodding, summarizing, or asking follow-up questions demonstrates genuine interest in the conversation. Sharing light humor and light-hearted jokes helps establish a relaxed and friendly connection. Compliments on values or accomplishments, rather than focusing on superficial traits, show comfort in their interactions. Hobbies or perspectives. These inquiries demonstrate great curiosity and a desire to understand his worldview. Younger females may highlight the accomplishments or special traits of the elder man, demonstrating respect and admiration for the sixth project. Independence and self-assurance in situations where there is a substantial age difference. One of the most alluring behaviors among younger women is gapping. Younger women may possess a strong sense of self-assurance and autonomy. While we often assume that simple attraction motivates such behaviors, they often reflect complex psychological dynamics, social perceptions, and emotional intelligence. These two traits are not only essential for personal development, but they can also be important indicators of a deeper desire to connect on equal terms with someone who may have far more life experience. Older men often bring a wealth of experience, wisdom, and stability to a relationship, and younger women may consciously or unconsciously adjust their behaviors to align with these characteristics. This article on IAL examines the psychological underpinnings of these traits and how they aid in the development of harmonious, meaningful relationships by imitating the maturity and self-assurance of older men. People often view older men as mature and self-assured due to their life experience, which enables them to approach problems with greater knowledge and perspective, particularly those who have established careers, families, and personal lives. Younger women who are interested in these men may naturally project confidence and independence as a means of meeting them on the same intellectual and emotional level. This is because many older people value these qualities, especially when they have worked hard to develop them throughout their lives. Conversely, younger women, still in the process of self-discovery, might perceive a need to demonstrate these qualities to gain credibility. The desire to connect on an equal basis can encourage them to act with a sense of purpose, responsibility, and self-reliance, even if they haven't yet attained the same level of experience. By doing this, they show older men that they are emotionally capable of handling adult conversations, complex issues, and shared experiences without needing assistance. While younger women may not have as many years under their belts, they can still exhibit emotional and intellectual maturity by taking a measured, responsible approach to situations and their interactions with others to demonstrate emotional stability. This is why younger women mimic the maturity that is typically associated with older people. It is not an indication of insecurity. Emotional stability frequently goes hand in hand with confidence and independence. When trying to connect with someone who might be searching for a partner who has inner peace for older men, who may have already handled a variety of life events like career shifts, family challenges, and personal growth, younger women who may still be figuring out different facets of their identities want to come across as emotionally resilient and grounded. Demonstrating emotional stability can make it a highly coveted quality. Younger women can demonstrate that they can remain composed and mature, even in trying or uncertain circumstances. This may include demonstrating that they can effectively control their emotions, remain composed under duress, and approach disagreement with a clear, level-headed mentality. A spouse who can keep composure and perspective, indicating that they are not readily influenced by transient emotions or little setbacks, is frequently valued by older men who may have endured emotional upheaval throughout their life. Furthermore, exhibiting emotional stability contributes to the relationship's stability. Younger women who want to project independence and emotional maturity want to make sure that they are not seen as people who require constant reassurance or emotional support, but rather as self-sufficient individuals capable of fostering a balanced relationship. Dynamic relationships are not one-sided or imbalanced, where one party feels emotionally overwhelmed or vulnerable. Ask open-ended inquiries. When younger women are interested in older men, they frequently use open-ended questions to start a conversation. These inquiries promote more in-depth discussion and go beyond a basic yes/no. One of the main reasons younger women ask open-ended questions of older men is their desire for wisdom and life experience. This behavior is not just a sign of curiosity, but also a subtle way of expressing interest in the man's experiences, wisdom, and personality. One of the most common reasons younger women ask open-ended inquiries to older men is to gain knowledge. Given their age and life experience, older men frequently have wisdom that younger people, particularly those who are still figuring out their own life's journeys, find useful when younger women participate in candid discussions. They frequently want to know more about how these older men have overcome obstacles and achieved success in life. The elder man can ponder and express his distinct viewpoints by answering an open-ended inquiry such as, "What were some of the most pivotal moments in your career?" or "How did you navigate making difficult life decisions?" These kinds of inquiries can lead to mentoring opportunities, which many younger people greatly value. The elder male might give counsel that could benefit the younger woman by sharing tales of tenacity, personal development, or mistakes he's made. Both parties can greatly benefit from this knowledge exchange, as the younger lady gains insight from the older guy's experiences, and the older man gets the opportunity to reflect on them. For instance, asking someone who is just starting their job what advice they would give them could spark a conversation about career possibilities. The importance of perseverance, the impact of networking, and techniques for sustaining motivation can all be discussed. In addition to providing facts, these kinds of discussions provide insight into the older man's beliefs and worldview, which can foster a closer bond and more emotional intimacy. Asking open-ended questions enables both parties to have a conversation that fosters a deeper understanding of each other. When a younger woman is interested in an older man, she may want to know not only surface-level details, but also his beliefs, passions, and deeper thoughts. This is another significant reason why younger women ask open-ended questions. They are attempting to establish a genuine emotional connection. Relationships, whether platonic or romantic, are based on communication. The elder man can disclose more about himself and his personal values by answering open-ended questions like, what are you most passionate about in life? What has been the most fulfilling experience in your life to date? Goals and aspirations. In addition to teaching the younger woman more about the older man, these kinds of inquiries demonstrate that she respects his viewpoints and is sincerely interested in getting to know him. Beyond appearances, it's critical for both people to feel understood and appreciated in relationships, particularly when there is an age difference. Asking open-ended questions can achieve this. By allowing the older male to open up emotionally and sharing his experiences, lessons, or goals, the younger lady is laying the groundwork for a deeper level of emotional connection. Additionally, open-ended inquiries frequently call for vulnerability because they encourage introspection and the disclosure of more personal information, which can result in a stronger bond between the two people. In a secure and encouraging setting, they can express their ideas and feelings. 3. Promoting candid communication. Because they frequently have life experience that younger women may not yet have, open-ended questions allow older men to freely express themselves without feeling questioned. This allows the older man to elaborate and share stories, which makes the conversation more dynamic and engaging. It's also a simple way to keep the conversation going and promote a more casual, natural interaction. 4. Showing sincere attention to his opinions. Asking open-ended questions like, how did you decide to pursue your current career path? Or, what life lessons have shaped who you are today? Helps younger women who are interested in older men better understand their values, beliefs, and worldview. This demonstrates that she truly respects his viewpoints and is interested in learning about the things that have molded his personality over time. Number 8. Emphasizes compatibility. When younger women show interest in older men, one of the most noticeable behaviors is their focus on common interests, values, and ambitions. This emphasis on compatibility, not superficial but based on a sincere appreciation of traits like wisdom, life experience, and emotional depth, commonly associated with older men, often stems from a desire for meaningful connection and mutual understanding. This video investigates why, by examining psychological, social, and relational aspects, we can gain a deeper understanding of the reasons behind this behavior and its implications for establishing deep connections. Young women emphasize compatibility in their encounters with older men. One's depth of intellect and passion serve as the cornerstones of the desire for more in-depth discussions. Younger women frequently look for connections or exchanges that go beyond superficial hobbies. A younger woman interested in history might find it interesting to talk to someone who can share personal anecdotes about historical events or memorable travel experiences, because older men are thought to have richer life experiences, which frequently translate into deeper conversations and the capacity to thoughtfully discuss a wide range of topics. This level of intellectual and emotional depth enables a deeper and more fulfilling connection and satisfying show interest in other viewpoints. In these exchanges, the chance to learn from someone with more life experience is alluring, and younger women may view older males as a portal to unique viewpoints that challenge their worldview, whether it be insights into relationships, job progress, or personal development. In order to find common ground, younger women could share their own opinions or pose open-ended questions. Emphasizing common intellectual pursuits, such as a passion for reading or philosophical debates, is beneficial. Close the generational divide. It is crucial to prioritize stability and align values and goals. Older men are often associated with stability, which can manifest as emotional maturity, financial responsibility, or a clear sense of purpose. Younger females. They could emphasize their own stability preferences to demonstrate alignment. For example, they might say that they prefer long-term planning to impromptu decision-making or discuss creating a future based on relevant values. This viewpoint promotes understanding and respect for one another. Have a dedication to development. Older men frequently place a high value on ongoing improvement, whether it be in their relationships, employment, or personal progress. Younger ladies who prioritize compatibility may demonstrate their own commitment to self-improvement. To fit with this perspective, they could give examples of books they've read, lessons they've learned, or obstacles they've surmounted. This shared focus on growth creates a dynamic where both individuals believe they can contribute to each other's development. Strengthening the bond. People admire elderly men for their patience and resilience. Older men often appreciate their capacity to face difficulties with forbearance and resiliency, as these qualities are considered indicators of emotional intelligence and maturity. Younger females may show their appreciation for these attributes while seeing them as aspirational. For instance, a younger woman may express her appreciation for calm problem-solving and aspire to embody similar qualities herself, thereby uniting her values with those of the older man and giving them a sense of purpose. Provide direction and leadership. By talking about their own goals to lead or make a meaningful contribution, younger women can also respect older men's leadership abilities in their personal lives, careers, or communities. They do this by highlighting compatibility in a way that inspires respect and admiration. For instance, a woman pursuing a career in management might express her gratitude for mentorship and wisdom, establishing a connection based on shared values. Discovering shared interests and activities is a beneficial approach to bridge age gaps and foster compatibility. Activities like hiking, cooking, or enjoying art and music might help younger women and older men connect. For instance, sharing a passion for classical music or gardening can create opportunities for meaningful actions that bridge generational differences. Similar interests, younger women can relate to older men and learn from each other individually. Individuals can also perceive generational disparities as opportunities for personal growth. Younger females may value the opportunity to pick up new abilities, information, or viewpoints from older guys. Conversely, they may provide their own perspectives by presenting cutting-edge equipment, technology, or novel concepts. Promoting mutual enrichment.